Hey there! I wanted to steer away from Fer.al content, and I still will, but as soon as I found out about the, events, I couldn't not make a video about this. This isn't gonna be a full documentary like the last video. There's honestly just too much to cover, and I don't want to miss anything or spread misinformation. But to catch you all up on the basics, WildWorks officially announced that they will be shutting down Fer.al permanently. I say officially loosely because really all they did was announce it in the general chat in the Discord instead of the announcements. They moved it to the announcements the next day but didn't even ping anyone. If you try to log on, this message will pop up saying that the final date was February 19th. This date is wrong. They got caught breaking their own terms of service, saying that they'd give players a 30-day notice prior to them shutting down the game, so they changed it. Fer.al will be open one last time on March
26th.
By the time I'm recording this, they still haven't shared this date publicly or even fixed the old date, so please spread this date around so everyone has a chance to log on for one last time. I don't know why they couldn't have just kept it running for the full 30 days instead of waiting until the last day, but hey, that's just me, you know, servers cost money and you gotta save nickel every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Okay, quick update. Literally right after I recorded that line, the website updated with this notice. That means they're only giving us 3 hours to do what we need to do.
3 hours.
And considering how laggy the game was already, I highly doubt it's gonna be a fun time for anybody. So thanks WildWorks for that, I guess. Also, another new update post-recording. We figured out that WildWorks employees have been sneaking into the fan-made server made for the community to stay together after the shutdown. It's very concerning why they're trying to sneak into a fan-made server, especially using fake accounts. But that's just another thing to add to the pile of weird things this company has been doing. Anyways, back to the video. The next day, the Fer.al server was archived, and now only a few of the channels are available. It was kind of sad watching the channels disappear one by one, but it was hilarious seeing the Rolls channel completely blow up with reactions right afterwards. We even brought Pants up to over 1,000 reactions, so good for you, little buddy. I can honestly go on and on about just how shady those last dates of the Discords were, but I'm not here to do that today. Instead of covering everything that happened in full detail, I decided to do something a bit different. Even before the announcements that Fer.al was shutting down, there was a lot of speculation and rumors going around, some even I believed, and as much as it'd be fun to slander WildWorks into oblivion, the game's called Fer.al, so it'd only be fitting to live up to its name, I'm not gonna do that. But now since the chaos has calmed down a little bit, I feel like it's important to finally give people answers. One of the most popular ones I've been seeing a lot is WildWorks using the looks we've made in Fer.al and selling them as NFTs in their new game. This isn't true at all. Although they do technically have the right to use our looks as advertisements for their customization feature, they're not going to do that. They have enough resources of their own, and it'd be a very risky move for them to use other people's creations. So no need to worry, your looks are safe. Another popular one is that WildWorks used Fer.al as a test for Cinder. This is also not true. Cinder was an out-of-the-blue idea when NFTs started becoming popular. They decided to reuse Fer.al's assets so they'd be able to advertise a functioning blockchain game as quickly as possible. The whole developing for 2 years thing on Cinder's website was more of a marketing tactic to seem more reputable, because technically they did do that, even if it wasn't their intention to turn it into Cinder. As for how similar Cinder is going to be to Fer.al, I can't say for sure. Next up, can the community sue WildWorks? No, we cannot. As scummy as all of this sounds, WildWorks technically didn't do anything legally wrong. Also, by playing the game, we pretty much waived the rights to create any sort of lawsuit against them, according to the TOS. People were also wondering if there was a possibility for refunds to be given out. That is also not possible. The TOS stated no refunds at all, and that unfortunately doesn't change even with the game shutting down. Those are the major ones I've seen. If there's any rumors that you'd like me to address, please leave a comment and I'll try my best to answer them as best as I can. I know these past few months has been crazy for the community, but let's not make things worse by spreading rumors to make the company look worse than it already is. How WildWorks handled all this was awful, and God knows I'm never going to support it again. But there were some people at WildWorks that genuinely loved Fer.al as much as the community did. As awful as all of this was, they made an incredible game, and I have to give credit where credit's due. I'm always going to appreciate the work that they did. Regardless of what happened, I'm happy I got to be a part of it all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all later.